Today we are going to be playing Stockfish and basically just getting rid of as much material as we can until I win a game. So I'm already just starting with him down a knight. And I say him, it's a fish, it's a bot, whatever. I'm gonna see if I can win down or up a knight, but I honestly have no idea. I think it's still gonna beat me, but let's just see what happens. I'm gonna play normally. I don't know what it's gonna play. I guess we'll see. And we're gonna get some sort of French defense. Do I even I guess I don't play my normal knight c3 d4 because it is worse, but maybe I try it. Or not knight c3 d4, I usually play f4 here. And I know the best move is to lock everything down, and maybe that's good for me here. Maybe I want everything locked down because is Stockfish going to be able to defend? I don't know. The thing is, Stockfish has to be able to make some moves and not trade off a ton of pieces. It has to start winning some material. Is it going to be able to do that? I'm not sure. So right away, this pawn's already being attacked, but can I push? Maybe it wins a pawn here and then wins another pawn. I already don't like that. It's not a good thing unless we are trading queens. Then I'd be fine with it winning pawns. Do I want to trade here and then we get another piece trade? Maybe we even trade rooks. I kind of like that better. So we're going to go ahead and do that right away here. And we get the rook trade as well, which is awesome. It's exactly what I want to see. Now, I do have to be a little careful once again. He's attacking my knight. If I take, then he takes with his queen. And all of a sudden, his queen's on g3 and I've lost another pawn. Now I'm just up a knight for 2 pawns, and it could be very scary. But if I were to just move my knight out of the way, he can take a free pawn on h2. I don't know what I want to do here. Well, I have to be also a little careful of, let's say I get to a position where I can play bishop g4, but maybe he can just play bishop d7 and rook f8 here, and am I going to be in trouble? So maybe I want to just play something simple, like getting my queen out that prevents any kind of b6 line or whatever. He's probably still going to play bishop d7. Maybe there's something I can do over here. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe I go queen f3, bishop g5. Oh, but he can always kick my bishop out, so maybe I do have to go to d2. Let's start with queen f3. And yep, he plays that bishop d7. His next move is going to be almost certainly rook f8. So maybe I play this bishop d2 and we try and lock down the queen as well, which is nice. All right, what do I play here? I have to be a little careful because if I put my queen on this line, there are ideas of him moving the bishop and pushing the pawn, and this bishop's defended. So I have to be a little bit careful. Can I move my queen over to the e file? Maybe takes, 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 and maybe there's a way for me to survive here with just trading the rooks and then trading all the pieces off. I don't know. What else can I do? If I just move the queen over to g4, then why didn't I do that in the first place, you know? I should have done that in the first place, probably. Because we were... Oh, that's why I didn't do that, because we were on f1. So, I mean, maybe I move the queen to g4, trade off rooks, see what happens. I'm not sure. What else do I have? Like, anything else that's good? Obviously, queen e4 is the other move I'm looking at. Is there anything concrete here? I don't see it, so let's just go queen g4. And Stockfish is just being so aggressive. What move is this? It just gives me a pawn. I feel like I can just take a pawn here. I don't see his plan. Is he going to push this one as well and lose another pawn just to open up some lines? I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead and take this. And it's giving me another pawn, but it gets its queen in. So what if I just say no and defend this pawn? What's the plan here? What if I just say no? It does just push this because my rook's hanging. Oh, that's so bad. Oh no. Oh, and all of a sudden, it looks like Stockfish is winning its piece back. And it doesn't even take back right away because there's this check. And it takes... Oh no, it's even worse than that. Oh wait, never mind. I thought it was going to be mate, but I can take... I thought it was going to be back ranked mate, but I can take here. And... Oh, I could have also taken this with the queen. Or, well, I had... Okay, yeah. Um, let's see if I can at least draw. We have opposite colored bishops. Definitely draw a bull. I can go queen up. It's not gonna... Does it have some sort of queen check and then something? No, it just trades queens. Okay. Let's see. So I'm even on material. I'm gonna lose this pawn, but I can take this one. Or I can take this one. I want to eliminate all of its pawns. Let's see. So we're still even on material here. And we're still even on material. So here's the thing: is we've got we've got opposite colored bishops, which makes it so that it's a lot easier for me to draw. I have to be a little careful of any kind of something like this. So maybe I start with rook f2, and I can always come up here. Let's attack you. I don't like this. I attack the bishop, and then, yeah, then he just attacks my pawn here. And if rook takes, I'm stuck. Like, that would be no good. So I guess let's go defend, and now I'm just playing defense, like full-on defense. I just have to create like some sort of fortress here. The good news is his king can't get across this line right now, and so this pawn's gonna have a rough time doing anything. So what if I just move back and forth? And it's repeating with me. Oh my goodness, we drew Stockfish. Granted, it was up a knight, but we were able to draw it. But since I didn't get the win, now we're going to move on to the next level where it's going to be up a rook. All right, Stockfish is now up a rook. I decided to let it keep the kingside rook because I do not like when they castle queenside, because I like to castle kingside and I want to have same side castling so that there's not any kind of crazy attack. Granted, it's Stockfish, it's going to launch a crazy attack anyway, but I feel like up a rook, we have to have easy winning chances here. What if I play a little bit differently? Instead of going for some e4, d4, what if I just play really passive? It's got to attack me. So what if we do something like this? Oh, and I just realized I still have assistance mode on. I'm not even in the bot mode. So let me get to that real quick. All right, we're actually playing the bot now. So we're going to go for some really passive lines here and see what happens. I mean, I don't know what it's going to try to do here. It's locking stuff down. Do I like that for me? Maybe. What do I can I just play f3 here? If takes takes, that's great for me. F3 if queen check, I just have g3 and he's got to move his queen back. F3 if he just starts developing, I can take, and that looks okay. So yeah, I can just take here, and after pawn takes, I get my ooh, and it's offering a knight trade. I'm going to take this. Is it going to give this check? That wouldn't have worked because I could block. I am already liking this for me. Do I want to get my queen out so that it can't get its queen out? Like, so, because I don't really, not really a fan of this check here, but maybe that's okay for me. I can't get my knight out to h3 because of takes, takes, and then you've got this check. And I'm sure it's still winning, but it just looks a little scary. So maybe I start with knight to e2. The knight wants to come here anyway. Stockfish was thinking for a good second there. That's a good sign. We want to make it think. Can I just bring my knight up to f4 right away? Is it gonna play some sort of g5? Maybe that's okay for me. Oh, I don't like that though. Oh, but can I even play queen or knight g3? If knight g3, does he have some sort of queen h4? And if bishop takes, pawn takes, he takes my rook. And if I go queen h5 to defend, he still just takes my knight. And after takes, takes, he's only down in exchange. So maybe I don't have this knight g3 move. Go here instead. And he just barrels down. Wow. h5. Oh, that's not good to see. I'm just gonna bring my bishop out and we're gonna try to get castle as soon as possible. And let's go ahead and castle. I really like that knight d7 move. That doesn't look like it does anything. That makes me feel a lot better. And he just brings his knight over. Okay. Obviously I have to be a little careful, but I think we're doing alright here. Could I potentially bring my knight now to h3 and g5? If knight h3 takes, pawn takes, can't bring his queen out with check because it's being blocked by the knight. So also blocks his knight from ever coming to g4. Instantly played. Wow. Wow, okay. I didn't see that he could attack this with his queen. But that should be okay for me. I can just play queen e2 and queen g2. Okay. Let's go hide in a corner. So, okay, this is what I was talking about. Now I can play queen g2. Is he going to trade with me? This might lead to a trade. Because of queen g2, if the queen just moves, I can't even move there. The queen would have to move all the way back to either d7 or c8. And then do I get this pawn and have a fork here? Is there a way to defend this rook? I guess you can play knight g4. But then I get this pawn. Maybe I'm getting in. I think we're getting a queen trade. Wow. Oh, there's a mate here. Oh, I have to be careful. Can I sack the exchange? Just to get rid of some pieces here? Also opens up my bishop. I'm going to go for it. Sack the exchange. Yep, he's going to move his rook over. But I think this is okay for me. I have to be so very careful. Oh my goodness, there's some sort of issues here. Oh gosh, I'm so getting mated here soon. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Ah, let's bring the bishop out, and I want to bring the bishop over to g1 here. Maybe I can bring the knight to g1 though. Is that better? I don't know. What do I do here? Rook g1, if takes, takes. There's nothing there. Let's... Oh, but I can't ever move my queen then. That's the thing. Maybe I don't need to, though. Let's start with rook g1. Okay, I like that. Can I play bishop d5 here? Just attack this pawn? If knight moves back, I'm happy. I take this pawn. Is this just a fork of two pawns? Obviously, Stockfish is not missing this, but maybe it's just... Ooh, is he going to be able to get some sort of attack here where... Wow, wait, hang on. If I take this... Oh, is there just rook e6, and when I move my bishop, he takes? And I can't defend because he just takes anyways, and it's mate here, so I have to... Oh, wow. Can I take and then sack another exchange? And I've got two. That's so... No. There's no way I'm doing that. No chance. I gotta be careful. Maybe I go this way. What does that do? What does rook f6 do? I don't like these moves where I can't understand them. I just want to defend this pawn. Wow. Wow. You know what? That's insane. If I take this, does he have rook f2? If bishop takes, its mate. If queen takes, obviously you take the queen. And if rook sacks, it's mate. Wow. That's crazy. I do almost want to sack the rook now. Get this pawn. Is there... Oh, but is that a move that he has? Yeah, and otherwise, we've got a whole war. I'm going to sack the rook. And then takes. Okay. Nothing happening yet. Can I play rook g1 here? Just hold on to everything. Rook, oh, rook g1. If takes on g4, 5, can I take on e4? Maybe. Just pushes. I've got to be careful here. This also defends the pawn. I don't like this. I'm getting absolutely terrified. Can I move the king and take the pawn? No, that's terrible. Oh no. Okay, but let's calm down. What is this pawn actually threatening? Nothing. It's threatening this, isn't it? Does he have rook f2? It's the same idea. If takes, it's mate. If takes, he takes the queen. If nothing, it's mate. Oh no. I'm gonna play queen g2 and hold on. Oh! Oh! If I take, he... Oh, that's bad. Can I take this with the bishop? Uh-oh. They're mates? Or is it a draw? Is it gonna give me perpetual? Nope, it doesn't want to draw. Oh no, this is mates. So, oh, and there's no way for me to prevent this, is there? Wow. No, I can't. I've got to give up. Oh, I've got to give up the queen. And yeah, we're just gonna let it happen. Oh, we were close, I think, but just getting attacked, and I'm just gonna go ahead and resign here if I can find. I can't even find the resign button. All right, I'll let it checkmate me as soon as possible, or as quickly as possible. And it's already winning the bishop. Here, take this one too. Take all my pieces. Take them all. Just mate me. Just do it. Oh my goodness. It's taking the... Okay. And there we go. I'm kind of curious how long I was okay for. So if we go into the analysis, let's go even down. It's already better here. Okay, I'm better here. And okay, c3 was bad. That makes it equal after g5. Wow. And it is that idea, like if takes, there's rook f2. That's just crazy. All right, well, next step, I'm not going to go ahead and give it a queen right away, or give myself an extra queen. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of a rook and a knight, and we'll see what happens. All right, so we'll see what happens. Playing passively did not get me anywhere. I was really close to winning up just a knight by playing my normal opening, so I think we're going to do that. We got rid of the rook and the knight here. Surely we can get something going here. I mean, come on. There's got to be something. I'm just going to play normally. There's no way I can lose another game. I Do I want to play a closed game? Probably not. I really don't want to play a closed game. It's already being so aggressive. I don't like this one bit. Can I take? Can I just open things up? Or do I want to even... Is this better? Push the knight backwards. It comes forwards. um... Let's see. I just am so scared. Can I just bring my knight up this way? This looks okay for me. Now this pawn... Now I just want it... My plan is to bring the bishop to e2, f3, and then take on d5. Bishop e2, he probably plays something like bishop e7. And he's going to take, but that's fine for me. That's fine, I just have to move my knight back. Okay, we're fine with this. Take, and I'll take back here. And the knight's got to move, pretty much. Okay, I like this. We're trading pieces. Let's trade queens, even. You want to... Oh my goodness, it trades queens with me. All right, I don't want to say it's over, but I think it's over. I don't see a world where I lose this position, or even where I draw this position. I think it's just wraps right here, right now. So let's go ahead and I can even just push and then try and win this pawn and get my knight in. That's fine. I can just castle. And it's the same idea. And he's just going to give me this because rook comes over. Okay, I see. I see. Oh, but now there's not any of that. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Yep, this is great for me. This is great. I can just push this pawn. I'll push the a pawn. We can just defend my pawn here. And let's push this pawn. Like, what's his rook gonna do, you know? Let me go protect this pawn this way. This knight needs... It needs to get to a better square, but, like, where do I even get it to? Do I want to get it to here, maybe? How do I even do that? I can start sacrificing material, too, if I want to. Ooh, here's something. Can I play a6, and after bishop takes, the only way for him to defend everything... No, it's too slow, because there's a6, bishop takes, and then the king slowly walks over. But let's see. Wait, a6, bishop takes, rook a3, king up, king over. Oh no, we do get there. So a6 is... looking nice. That's fine. If takes, I'm okay with that. If takes, like, I'll just move my king out of the way, and this pawn is stuck now. So I think I'm okay with that. He pushes. No, 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 no. No, 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 there's the rook there. Okay, hang on. Let's lock in. I do not want to give up something crazy here. No, no, there's no way. He's not getting anything. I have too much material here. I'm just going to protect this pawn, not even give him a chance. Not even a sliver of hope here. Move backwards. There we go. This is awesome. The rook keeps being attacked. I'm going to move my knight up. Ooh. Oh, wait. Never mind. Okay. I can move his king back once again. Ooh, and I can move it even further. Do I have this? This? It's so close. Oh, he just moves his king out of the way. Okay. And I'm fine with him going and winning this pawn, and it looks like Stockfish does not want to go win that pawn. It wants to go win my knight instead. I'm hanging pieces left and right, but I think we're going to be okay. I don't think there's anything Stockfish can do about this. And I think I can just push, and looks like we're essentially getting a resignation here. Yeah, and that's, I can promote, and unless I somehow stalemate, we're going to be able to beat Stockfish. I do want to try one more game, only being up a knight though, and see if I can win, because that it's a little unfortunate to have to draw up a knight and then win up a rook and a knight. I feel like I can win up a knight, so I want to try that once again. So I already forget what knight I gave it before, but I think we're going to give it this b8 knight, and I'm going to play a little bit differently. I'm going to play what I used to always play in the French, because, yeah, it's going to play the French again. This line of the exchange French where I then play c4. So this is what I used to always play. Granted, I did not always play it like an engine, so we might get into some trouble here. But as long as I can trade off as many pieces as possible, this should be looking good. Let's see. I don't really want to trade that. And if I can trade a bishop off, that seems even better for me. Like, if I can trade this bishop off, that'd be great. Obviously, it's Stockfish. It's not going to do that. 95 looks kind of good. If trades, obviously that would be super nice for us. We're not going to get that. So 95, maybe the queen moves over. I just take. That looks okay. What about 94 here? 94 looks very nice. We're getting maybe multiple piece trades. 94, bishop e7, knight takes f6, bishop takes f6. A lot of piece trades here, which is exactly what we want. So let's do all that trade. All these pieces. Just bring the rooks centered. Okay, and I'm fine if he takes this. Oh, but the thing is, if takes, he's going to take this pawn. Do I want that? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, but maybe I can trade queens. That looks like it's a great... Yes, 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 I like this. I really like this. Okay. I have to be so careful, though. But I'm feeling confident. I can defend this way. I can defend by playing rook d1. If takes, I have this check, so it just defends the pawn this way. Now I think I can play... Oh, it doesn't quite work. I thought I could play bishop c4, but there's some kind of b5, a4. So maybe not yet. Maybe I have to play bishop c... maybe even bishop b1. But look at this move. Can I play a3? Rook d8, bishop a2. If takes, takes. Takes. Rook comes up, but maybe there's some kind of this. And this is defended, but maybe I come up. And I'm attacking these pawns. I like this. I want to trade pieces, so this is exactly what I'm looking for. Wow, okay. Now I can play rook g2 right away. I almost like playing... Okay, this is not a good idea, though. I cannot play d5. If d5, he can just take. I can't be giving away free material right now. Maybe I just defend the pawn. I'm just going to play some waiting moves, but I can't... Ooh, all the way back. I was going to say I can't draw. I can't repeat moves. don't want to play b4 because there's thoughts of maybe even b4, just rook a8. What happens if b4, rook a8, b5, he just takes because there's b4 and then I can't... Oh, I could take. And then there's things opening up here. Let's try it. Wow. Okay. Am I fine here giving up this pawn and taking this one? Probably. Okay, he takes on b4. He's going to defend this pawn, but that's fine because after takes, I have this check, which wins this pawn. I almost played bishop c4, but then none of that works. So that wouldn't be right. But is there maybe b5? And after takes, I have rook coming over. And then after takes, there'd be some kind of Zwischenzug here. Let's try b5. Takes! That's huge. Let's trade rooks. And am I not just doing great here? Can't I just take on c6? And am I not winning a pawn back? And now we're fully even on pawns. I just have an extra bishop. There just has to not be a way for me to draw this. That's the only problem. Can I play... Nope. I thought I was winning this pawn with a skewer, but after rook c4, there's rook d2. But maybe that's still okay for me. Can I bring my bishop back this way? Let's just defend the bishop for now. I don't like this. Where is he going with this rook? I'll defend the bishop this way. Now his king can never come onto a light square. And I want to bring the bishop all the way to f1, I think. Bishop f1. Yes, that's what I wanted to see. Now I can cut off the king. Okay. I think we're making progress. Now this is going to be... What if I come here, attack this pawn? He defends it with the rook. Can I push? Do I have this? Do I have some kind of f4? f4 if takes, I have rook coming down to c4. He can go rook up, but then I take. I think I have f4. Yep, he pushes. And this is just a pawn, no? Am I just winning a pawn? Yes, mine are doubled, but I think that's okay. Take, take, and take. I don't want to give him a pawn if I can help it, but I don't know that I can help it here. So I'm fine sacking that pawn, but connecting everything, and now I've got a bishop and a pawn. All right, come on. Okay. Ooh. Oh, this is not good. I thought I had rook e6, but he has king f4, and I can't trade. Because even though I'm up a bishop, it's just a bishop and nothing else. Let's come back. Oh, I thought he was going to bring his rook down, but he didn't. Interesting. Can I just bring my rook down? King comes down, but now I'm pushing. And check. Check him all the way back. And let's just slowly push the advantage. Let's maybe bring my bishop over with check. Bring my king up. Threaten a trade. And I can push this king even further back. And now I'm feeling all right about this. Can I even go for something like this? Let's see. Okay, I can start pushing. I can start pushing. I can push this king even further back. Oh, this is looking wonderful. Now, if I do play... Is that fine, though? Oh, he can attack the bishop that way. That I did not realize. Let's come back. Let's maybe just push the pawn and bring the bishop over. Okay. I like this. I think I like this. Oh, it's so scary. One slip up and it's all over. Let's give a check. His king's moving so far out of the way. I mean, it's so close. Where do I go? I can't move to this line because there's checks and it's just gonna be bad times. Am I queening here? Hang on. Rook e8, king d7, f7, takes. Am I just queening? What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Rook e8, king d7, f7, takes. I just move my king up to g6. I don't think I'm missing anything there. I think we've done it. And we're making a queen. Let's go. And now we just walk down. I am about to beat Stockfish. And let's just run its king down. Oh my goodness. And it's sacrificing its rook because there's a mate here. No way. Up a knight only. I was able to beat Stockfish. Oh, that's awesome. I'm not going to do up a pawn. That's way too difficult. I almost threw this one away, I think. Let's check the analysis. Let's see what it says. Can I even throw up the eval bar? Here's a little bit of an eval bar. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, it's just everything's fine here. Obviously, there's nothing really to go over because anytime that Stockfish makes a move, it's going to say best move. Actually, it didn't even say best there. It said bishop g4 was even better. That's funny. But I played a decent game, I think. This all looks good. And is there any point where it got scary here? Yeah, him taking is just huge that this is the best move. It doesn't give him the most practical winning chances, but it is the best move. I saw it. I thought he should take king or queen on d4 because obviously it's still better for me to keep the queens on the board, but I was going to play something like queen e4 and then after takes like cuz it's forced here to take but it's not even forced. He can take on d3 and it's almost the exact same eval, which is funny. But he ends up just trading queens, and then I find this nice rook d1. And then I like all of this. It's never was there any up I can't speak. Was there ever up points where I had an only move? I'm not really seeing it. But this was just I really like how I played this from move what was this? Basically move 35 to the end, which was 89 moves. I really like how I played this endgame. I think it was very clinical, like this f5 move right here, or f4. It is the best move to play f4, otherwise you're just repeating. So f4, you need to play it, and then g takes, it's saying is maybe better. It's kind of flipping back and forth, so he plays g4, take, and now playing this, and king h3 is also the best move, which is awesome to see. Now it's saying f3, but it's the same thing. You play f3 after, and then you take a pawn, and just hunt the king down. And then the way I was able to push this is very instructive, I think. If you want to watch an endgame, I think this is a good endgame to watch. If you're going to watch one that's not obviously a titled player's endgame, obviously that would be much better. But just slowly maneuvering and being able to just understand how the pieces are working, like his rook's coming back. I don't have to be careful. I can just move the king up and block the bishop. And then him letting me just push his king all the way back. I had to be a little careful here, but it all worked out. I had an even faster checkmate if I just played rook e7 check. But then this rook e8 thing, yeah, technically it's not the best move. Technically bishop g4 mates a little faster, but it's the exact same situation where you've got this, and then you've got f7, and then he has to take, and there's no way to stop mate. Or there's no way to stop me from promoting, so I can just walk down, and then there's mate here fairly quickly. Wow, that was a really fun game, actually. I'm glad I beat Stockfish. Let me know what you guys want to see in future videos down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.